Să vedem Kobyla ce ai de zis.
What can I do for you?
Sir, my investigation led me back to Skalitz, and I happened across a criminal there. I just wanted to report to you, sir, that I dealt with that murderer. He attacked me and, well, I got the better of him. He won't be doing any more harm to anyone.
That was a brave deed, Henry. Thank you. I see you've been doing an excellent job in my service. I sent a patrol there some time ago, and they never returned.
Păi nu. Hai să
Sir Radzig.
e Matias.
That is, father. I wanted to ask something.
What do you need, son?
It's about Matthias, a friend of mine from Skalitz. He's now recovering from his wounds at the Sasau infirmary, but they won't let him stay after harvest. And his sweetheart, Johanka. Soon she'll have nowhere to go either. So, I was wondering if maybe you could give them some job?
I'm sorry, Henry, but I can't take in everyone from Skalitz who has nowhere to go.
Bine, mă.
Just for the winter, sir, please. Matthias's life was hanging by a thread. And then there's his sweetheart too, Johanka. The Inquisitor tried her for heresy, but she was cleared. She really doesn't have it easy.
I heard something about this business with Johanka. You were there for it?
I was, but it's a long story.
All right. You must tell me about it sometime. As for your request, it's good of you to want to help. Let them come after the harvest.
Thank you. You won't regret it. Matthias won't lose any swords.
All right. Run along now.
Bine, mă. No, hai să începem de
Father, can I ask you about something?
Of course, Henry.
I thought since we drove Toth out of the province, things would be better. I mean that the roads would be safer and so on, and, well, that's not entirely the case.
Ah, the naivety of youth. Driving him out of the province was only the start. He left a lot of cutthroats behind, and they'll be sticking to their trade. What's more, as long as there's a war going on, problems like this will keep coming up.
Well, what can we do about it?
Not an awful lot, unfortunately. My garrison is a shamble these days. I lost most of my men in Skalitz, and what I'm left with after Pribyslavitz is hardly enough even to guard Pigstein, let alone guarding the roads and patrolling the rest of the province. I simply don't have the men.
Uh-huh. I understand.
That is, I didn't have the men. As it happens, you've come at just the right time. Recently, I asked an old acquaintance for help. Sir Kuno of Rickwald and his mercenary band. The men who ride with him are a rough lot, mostly former convicts, but they're as capable as any squad of soldiers.
Well, excuse me for being so bold, but there's plenty of mercenaries around. Surely you can find a more respectable band?
You have a point, lad, but I'd like to tell you I talked to Kuno because I trust him. But actually my reasons are of a more pragmatic nature. You see, Kuno owes me a favour, so he'll serve me free of charge.
So, you want me to join them?
Yes, but that's not all. I told Kuno I'd send him a guide, but really what I need is for someone to keep a close eye on him and his men. Someone reliable. And I'd say you fit the part. Go and report to him at his encampment. You'll ride with his band on patrols and make sure they don't get too disorderly.
Who is this Sir Kuno of Rickwald?
He's the last baron of the House of Rickwald, which became impoverished. So he took to the mercenary trade, like many poor noblemen do, unless they become robbers, which often isn't all that different. He's certainly an entertaining companion, but as a mercenary, well, let's just say he has his own particular approach to certain matters.
That sounds a little worrying.
Oh, it's nothing too bad. Just that now and again he needs reminding not to step over the line.
How is he indebted to you?
I did him quite a big service, actually. I saved him from the hangman.
Oh, that sounds like quite a story. How did it happen?
You should ask him. You'll be spending quite a while riding together, so it'll help pass the time. But one thing I can tell you, he seems to have taken inspiration from me. A lot of his men had their own encounters with the executioner too.
All right, I'll go and report to him.
Excellent. He set up camp between Ratai and Ledechko. It's a good base for covering the province. Good luck, Henry. And watch out for yourself.
I will, sir. Thanks.
God be with you.
Bun, oameni, mi-ai găsit ce să zic? Da, hai să vedem. Să mergem la Kuno.
God be with you. I'm looking for Sir Kuno. Sir Kuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp?
You won't get nothing out of him. You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
Yes, Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call the Stone.
I can see why. What's up with him? Cat got his tongue?
No, more like the dog got it. The executioner's dog. When the executioner ripped it out of him. Anyway, you better come along with me. I'll introduce you to the other fellas. And the chief. These here are the Bearman brothers, Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs, except when they're too drunk to string two words together. Like now. Don't get on the wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up, well, it ain't a pretty sight.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Never mind the fancy poses, Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance. And you, Dangler, stand your ground. Don't let him lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Well, sir, this is Henry. From Lord Kobyla.
It's about time Radzig got around to this. We need someone who knows their way around these parts. Leave off with the bowing and curtsying. We don't hold with that tomfoolery here. Jakey! Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and get water. The lads are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving. Snot-nosed brat. You pull them out of a pile of shit, and they thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts. So I hope I can rely on you, Herman.
It's Henry.
Right. Well, as I said to Radzig, I don't want to carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right?
I've heard a lot of fellas say that. They still ended up on the wrong end of one. We'll find out. Stefan, take a break. Dangler, let's find out what Harold here can do.
Sure. No problem, Chief.
Ce-i montos ăsta?
Da, pici!
Nu cred că am șanse să-l bat. Ăsta e cel mai bun dintre ei. Bun. Haide, Henry, bate-l, lasă-l în amar. Acum era momentul să-i dau. E foarte bun în defense, n-am nicio șansă, cred că să-i dau. Mă bagă la colț imediat.
Sorry, lad, but like I said, I need someone who can handle a weapon well, and that's not you.
What? You're not going to take me?
No, you just hold us back. But maybe you're just having a bad day. We'll be camping here for some time yet, so if you can whip yourself into shape, come back again, and we'll see.
Oh. Right. Thanks.
Nu, bine, nu mai ia ăsta. Nu i-a plăcut de mine, hai să mai vedem ce e în tabăra asta. Dangler. Bagi în mine, Dangler. Un dice cu domnul. Hai să-mi spui cine ești.
Stefan, can you tell me something about yourself?
What is it you want to know, youngster?
I'm curious how you ended up in Kuno's band.
You noticed I don't exactly fit in with this pack of felons and reprobates, huh? Unfortunately, you can't always choose your company, can you?
No, I suppose not. But how did you come to be with them?
Oh, well, I'd love to tell you, but Kuno insisted we keep that between the two of us. And I'm not one to break a confidence.
Oh. But, well, Kuno said it was you who wanted to keep it secret.
Really? Are you sure about that? You must have misunderstood him.
No, I don't think so. At least... Oh, never mind. So, where did you live before? What did you do?
I used to live in a town before. Back there I was doing something very different. Although, now I think of it, maybe it wasn't that different in a way. If you know what I mean.
Actually, I haven't the foggiest idea what you mean. You don't give anything away, do you?
Me? I'm an open book, lad. Ask me anything you like and I'll give you an honest answer. Go on.
Maybe another time. My head's starting to spin.
As you wish. Shame, though. There's nothing I enjoy more than conversing.
Se vede, se vede. Haide, domnul, să jucăm niște zaruri. Mai puțin, că tu mă bați. 20. Alfonso, Devilhead și Ferdai și ăsta și ăsta și un Alfonso simplu și încă un Devilhead.
So,
Asta
bring it
nu
on!
bun, hai. 4000 până la 4000 jucăm, deci 1, 2, 3 de 6 și avem încă un 50 și dăm score MPS.
That's it. That'll do me.
Și mai avem iarăși 6, 6, 6, 6 și încă un 6 și dăm din nou score MPS.
Where did I even start?
Deci e combinație de 5 și cu 2 de 4 și cu Devilhead și îmi dă 450.
You're lucky.
L-am bătut pe băiatul. Doar Kuno, vorbim cu tine încă. Îi căutăm pe mutul ăla să vedem ce vorbește el. Ah, ce glumă a făcut, mutule. Ok. Zi-mi
Tell me
ceva
something
despre
about
tine,
yourself.
băi,
What do you want to know?
urs, om urs.
How did you and Jan end up with Kuno?
Me and my brother been riding with coin men since we was little. This was just another mercenary band for us. But Kuno seemed like a decent kind of fellow who'd treat us fair.
Da, s-a născut mercenar asta. Dar din facere a fost mercenar, s-a născut cu abiuța în mână. Ok. Pe cine mai avem pe aici? Dangler. Tell me
Can you
something
tell me
about
something about
yourself.
yourself?
What do you want to know?
De ce ești
Why do
Dangler?
they call you Dangler?
Because Kuno found me dangling on the end of a rope.
Ah, I see. So, he saved you from execution?
I wouldn't call it an execution exactly. At the time I was squire to the Lord of Buzitz. There was a proper knight for you, full of ideals and honour. I looked up to him as a hero. Then in one skirmish he was killed, and the foe took me captive. They stood me on a shaky wooden cross with my hands tied behind my back and a noose around my neck, for amusement. Then they rode off laughing.
But how long were you stuck there?
I couldn't tell you. Hours, maybe days. In the end, everything started going black. I could feel the devil pulling me down by the legs.
Jesus! How on earth did you survive?
I didn't. When Kuno found me, he says I was dead as a doornail. They cut me down and took the rope off me. Then someone gave me a kick and I coughed and came back to life. Sort of.
No bine, spânzuratul. Tristă poveste are oricum. Noi dăm challenge încă. Să vedem pe cine mai găsim pe aici. Cine am vorbit, așa-i? Sau am vorbit cu fratele tău? Nu, cu cine am vorbit? Peter, omul urs. Așa. Pe cine mai avem? Jan, omul urs. Fratele, hai
Can you
spune-mi
tell me
și tu.
something about yourself, Jan?
Why not? I haven't been to confession for a while.
De unde
You and Peter
sunteți, mă?
seem
De unde
very
ați
close.
venit?
As brothers should be, lad.
To tell the truth, I'd never have guessed the two of you came from the same mother.
Oh, we've got the same ma, all right. I ain't got no ma, and neither does he. And the same goes for our pa. It's probably Satan himself.
Oh. I'm a bit confused. You're not actually brothers?
We might be. We might not. A band of mercenaries found us in a village when I was still a baby, and Peter hardly walking. Playing in the dirt together we was. Their leader took a shine to us for some reason. He took us away and raised us up. Raised us with swords for playthings and ale for mother's milk. A few years later, he was killed in Saxony. The band fell apart, but we joined another right away. That's the way it's been ever since, over and over.
So you two never had... Well,
A normal life. We ride from one fight to another, risking our necks and killing who they pay us to kill. That's normal for us. Always has been.
No,
how did you end up in Kuno's band?
It's nothing new for me and my brother. We've been fighting for coin since we were old enough to carry swords. Last time we rode with one Lombardian by the name of Collini. All over Bavaria, Austria and that.
What happened? Did you fall out?
Nah, we just wanted to come back to Bohemia. You know how it is. Where no one understands a word you say, it ain't worth a damn.
da, și asta e drept. Interesante poveștea. Mai avem pe cineva pe aici? E vremea să îl provocăm din nou pe Dangler. Spânzuratule, hai încoace, nu mai mânca, lasă-mi
I want to
challenge.
challenge you again.
If you like. Reckon you've improved?
I reckon I have.
We'll see then.
Oh, am uitat să iau
Maybe if
poțiune
you're
din aia
lucky,
ca și
I'll have
Witcher.
got worse. Let's do it then.
Aia e. Îl batem și așa, fără poțiune. Avem scut acum. Ne. Încerca să mă lovești. Băiatule. I-am dat-o.
You didn't fare badly at all, I must say. You can ride with us.
Vai, mulțumesc,
Good.
mulțumesc.
Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
Spune-mi ceva despre tine
Sir
prima
Kuno,
dată.
can you tell me something about yourself?
Drop the sir. That title brought me nothing but grief. But what do you want to know?
Cum ai
What about
ajuns?
your debt to Sir Radzig? How did that come about?
A twist of fate, lad. I was fighting in the hostilities between the House of Schallenberg and the town of Colleen. Some trade dispute it was, and I fought under the Schallenberg colours. In the end, the two sides negotiated a truce, and I rode to Colleen with a delegation that was to parley there. We stopped off at an inn on the way, and it was there that I met Radzig Kobyla. I could tell at first sight he was a man after my own heart. A likeable rogue with a sharp mind and a merry soul. We spent the whole night drinking together and talking, and in the morning we set off together with sore heads, but in good temper, since he was travelling to Colleen same as I was. Only, once we reached the city gates, they arrested me on the spot. Seems the burghers had it in for me, since I'd been making their lives hell for a good 6 months. On the other hand, I was a member of the peace delegation, so by rights, they shouldn't have even looked at me sideways. And then it hit me why Radzig was there. Colleen is a royal city, so he was there to represent the king's interests.
I see. So he was on the other side.
That's right. Anyway, they threw me in a dungeon, and a few days later word reached me that the Schallenbergs had reached an agreement with the burghers. Only part of the deal was they would give them my head. And I'd surely have ended my days swinging from the town battlements if it hadn't been for Radzig. He liked me, and he could see it was a dirty trick, so he somehow squared things with the city council.
Lucky for you.
Indeed, I owe my life to Radzig, and I'll never forget it. He's asked me twice before for help. This is the third time, and how could I refuse him?
Corect, corect, așa nu puteți să-l refuz. Bine, băia. O să mergem imediat în delegația ta, în atacul tău. Dangler. Ne așezăm un pic cam după bătaia asta cu Dangler. Ce mere stricate mărg aici puse pe doar ce are. Mâncați, mâncați, am pus mere stricate acolo, poftă bună. Fasole cu mere stricate.
Should we ride out?
Aye, we ought to set out on patrol about now. Hope you've got your kit ready and whatnot. I'd like to head to the north. That way.
North of here, There's stables in Merhoyet.
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
And from there?
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure to turn up. Feel it in my bones. Mount up and let's go.
Sure. Chief.
Nu bine am venit aici cu băjeții. Ia ce armata avem.
What a fine day, eh, brother?
Indeed, brother.
You know what I like best about days like this, Jan?
The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillsides.
Among other things.
Ah, like the rounded hills rising, all soft and pink in the sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting.
Dew glistening in a mossy hollow.
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
The sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect.
Aye, it reminds me of that day. That day where the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very droll. You'd make a stuffed bird laugh.
Your ma's a stuffed bird. I stuffed her myself.
Ce să mai
I can't smell
distrează?
any chamomile.
Well, men.
Radzig și asta.
May I?
Yes, Fletch.
How shall I put it? I'm a little concerned about the prospects in these parts, Chief.
Oh, how's that?
I've been looking around, and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time in the arsehole of beyond.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any new kit or arrows since the day Jakey joined us. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletch is moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby.
Not to mention fools in the taverns who don't know when to stop rolling those dice.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. It always makes me uneasy.
Bine, povestitorilor, mă.
I was supposed to get a suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry, but they don't do hauberks in girl sizes.
Oh? Well, how did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight. The victim's spoils. So it's always been. No purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
Let's
Amen,
go.
o să sunt.
Behind me and keep your eyes peeled.
Behind. Haide, după el să mergem. Și ne ținem ochii beliți. Așa au zis, nu?
What do you think we can expect this time, fellas?
Groschen, hidden in a piss pot under the bed. A nice chunk of beef. No one there will be eating.
On account of it'd just fall out through the holes in their bellies, eh, brother?
My mouth is already watering, brother, and I ain't even touched a purse yet.
Once you get your hands on some loot, I'll be happy to play you for your hard-earned groschen back of the cap.
Poor old Fletch. Never gets to see the action from close up.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Futility in human suffering, like always.
Always full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book and shut the fuck up?
Jesus, I wish you'd all shut the fuck up.
E parcă încă e aici.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. There might be someone hiding out here still. Look for clues and question the survivors, if there are any.
Și dacă nu sunt ceva ce mă întrebam morți sau cum.
Jesus Christ, what a massacre. Looks like it happened fast.
Da, eu cam executat.
No signs of resistance. They simply slaughtered them like animals.
Ia, ale Kuno să roagă. A, nu Kuno, Stone. Unul fără limbă.
Poor wretch.
Câinele l-a omorât, bă, ce, Doamne ferește. De ce ai omorât câinele? Ce nimic. Aici să vedem. Nimic. Numai tot spart. Tot răsturnat. Stone, ridică-te. Măcar pe vaci nu l-am omorât. Și am luat o păpădie să fie cu noroc.
Still smouldering. Whoever torched it can't have got very far.
Let's start with your boots for a change.
Ce faci, mă? Îl resuscitezi? Resuscitezi? Ai găsit ceva?
You found anything interesting?
Fuck all. They cleaned him out good and proper. But one fellow was still alive.
And did he tell you anything?
He mumbled something about some Lord something. Zul, I think.
Zul? I never heard the name.
Me neither. But I don't know too many nobles.
Corect, stai, mă, nu mai luta, mă, lasă-l, mă.
Would you stop doing that?
You think they'll have any use for this stuff?
That's
Și
not the point.
atunci,
Robbing the dead isn't right.
That's what you say. I say it's all the fucking same to them. They're dead. And Prague-Groshen are worthless in Lombardy. Never mind in the hereafter.
I'm telling you for the last time, stop it.
And I'm telling you for the last time, I see no reason why I should.
because I'm telling you... No, că ești creștin.
You call yourself a Christian? And you're robbing the dead?
They've no use for anything, and I have to eat.
I've seen your camp. It doesn't look to me like you want for anything.
Not now, but a man's got to have something to secure his future.
And what did you take from that corpse?
A wooden spoon and some string.
Oh, great, you can retire right away. I hope it's worth your immortal soul to you.
You're a bit holier than thou, ain't you? But all right, they ain't got nothing worth a damn anyway.
Stai, Bearman. Burta ta, ia, du-te lângă mă. Și-am... Și zicea că îi unul care trăiește. Pe care l-am găsit pe unde? Eu n-am văzut niciun viu pe aici. Păi, ce ai găsit?
Did you find any tracks?
Some, a horse or two. They rode off through the meadow towards dawn. They're avoiding the road, which is interesting.
Towards dawn?
Meaning towards the east. Apart from the mounted ones, there were some men on foot too. Well weighed down.
Well, they can't move too fast then.
No, and what's more, they left a trail of blood. One or more of them might be wounded. Either that, or they dragged off some poor bastard from here.
Nice work. Thanks.
Ei, deci ăștia au lăsat o urmă de sânge după ei. Haideți să vedem ce e la cabana asta. În afară de căprioare.
Poor creature. Hunted down like game.
Și de un cal mort. În afară de asta...
Looks like they carried away a lot of stuff.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love...
Afară de asta mai sunt niște mere scăpate pe jos și câinele mi s-a băgat în față și mă întreabă. Hai să mergem după urmă.
They went this way. Seems they met some resistance at the farm.
Și-au zis că n-au luat-o pe drum, da?
What a waste. Well, at least I know which way they went.
Aceste sânge... De aici încă o urmă de sânge. Și ar trebui să fie prin zonă. Văd ceva acolo. Save înainte. Deal with them. Mamă, bă, dar vă săriți direct la bătaie. Incredibil, mă, bă. Ia, mă, dar cum mă bate o pătăța, mă? Pleacă de aici, repede. Mă da jos de pe cal, serios, mă.
What's the matter? Come on.
Urcă-te.
Yeah.
Urcă-te și fugi. Haideți. Haideți. Mă, dar vin băieții, nu au treabă. Vin? Sau s-a oprit? Mergem să le spunem prietenașilor. Ne atacă. Kuno, ți-am găsit pe aia. Unde ești? Acolo va să te rogă. Kuno, unde? Ești Kuno, ce cauți cu noroiul ăla? Dangler, ai găsit tu
Did the
ceva?
raiders leave any tracks?
Well, they came from the northwest. A horse or two and a few men on foot.
Anything else?
No, nothing.
Nimic, zice? Eu ți-aș spune, dar nu. Nu, îți spun. Tu? Nu nimic. Ăsta să te roagă cu un om. Oamenii
Kuno,
tăi...
your men are robbing the dead. What did you expect, Henry? Old habits die hard. And most of the lads ain't had an easy life.
No.
Or maybe it's time they turned over a new leaf then.
You ought to be a priest. Try telling them yourself then, if you want to hear some choice swear words.
Le-am spus, nu mă
I
ușor.
tracked down those raiders.
You did? Well, nice work. So where are they?
A short way to the east, in a glade in the woods. They're dividing up their loot.
How many of them are there?
Pe câți erau? Vreo 10 erau? 1, 2 acolo lângă copac și vreo 4, vreo 7 cred că îs.
About 7.
We'll see. I'll tell the lads we're going to deal with them. Nice and quiet. Hey, to me, now!
Haideți băieții că avem acolo, eu singur mă descurc. Adunarea.
Listen up!
Mersi spionule de
Henry
fond.
tracked down those bastards who raided the farm. They're dividing up their loot, not far from here. So let's pounce on them and give them what for. Move out! Hey.
Haideți băieților, haideți. Veniți după mine sau știți voi deja unde? Bă, dar ăștia știu ei deja undeva. Ia avem și căprioare să ne ajute.
As the stone will say.
That's a good one. I haven't had that one since. Let me see.
At a loss for words, are you?
Stop it, please, or I'll split my sides laughing.
I'd feel sorry for the stone. Imagine not being able to insult your enemy's mother.
Ah, big mouth Jakey makes up for it.
I don't know how you managed without me for so long.
Da, ce glume am avut și eu ca și ăștia.
Who was it needed their back covered last time?
Jakey.
Jakey,
Fuck you. I don't need minding.
we all cover each other's backs. That's how this band works.
Get used to it.
I've no intention of getting myself killed by a bunch of bandits who pillaged a farm for cabbage.
Well, I don't know. You might get mistaken for a cabbage yourself.
Aye, he's green enough.
I'll cover you, Jakey. Got it?
Thanks a lot, Complet.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Te-ai găsit, mă? Ia, băiatule, cum stăteai tu acolo și mă așteptai?
You made a mistake getting on the wrong
Să
side
duc,
of
stai
me.
să lutăm, totul lutăm. Ermit ni-l trebuie. Astea că scumpe, iară ni le trebuie și astea ni le trebuie. Ați dus? Nu, dar ce reală a făcut. Ăi, tu numai de mine te poți lua, mă, dar caște, așa am învățat în armată. Altfel, mă, unde merg? Da, știu acum să stau. Dus. Așa, te duci tu.
What's up? Shit yourself! Herrgott!
Hai, pleacă. Unde sunt oamenii mei? Bă, aici o grămadă de loot pe ăștia. I-am bătut pe băieții ăștia. Mai mulți groși de aici. Și niște vin, că doar nu bem. Jacky. Stă, nu vorbești cu mine. Domnul, ce zici?
We'll have a look around here for clues. You can go and scout out that farm, Henry.
Eu nu știu ce mai vrei tu, da? Nu? Merem la fermă dacă tu zici. Tu zici să mergem la fermă acolo și mergem, băiatule. Na, bun. Am dat fail la misiunea asta.
How did it go with the farm? Did you discover anything?
Aye. We found a shield hanging in the farmhouse there. A tricolour 12-pointed star on a blue field. The coat of arms of the Zuls.
What does it mean?
I don't know, but there was a message attached to it. I think Radzig should see it.
Aye, he certainly should. And these Zuls, who are they?
An impoverished noble family. They fought a lot in Moravia. Who knows what they're after here?
Deci eu trebuia să găsesc aici un shield. Aici undeva. Asta s-a întâmplat. Și nu l-am găsit. Dar l-a găsit Kuno. Bravo, Kuno. Și acum ar trebui să mergem la Radzig, să-i spunem ce s-a întâmplat la fermă. Ia, la-i dragul de el.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out farm near Mercenarii.
Toth must have left some of his cronies behind.
Now, this is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest. A tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately. It's the House of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Show it to me. Although I think I already know what it will say.
Here you are, sir.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel, defend your honor. An ignominious wretch. Well, that's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
Amenințări.
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
That's a long story.
Just the gist
Well, if
of
I'm to
it.
know what I'm up against, I'll need to hear at least the gist of it.
True.
Gist.
All right, in a nutshell. Several years ago, I had to resolve a bloody feud between the Zuls and another family. The Zuls were clearly in the wrong, but refused to accept my ruling. So, I hanged the head of the family, razed their castle to the ground, and confiscated their property. Ever since then, they've had it in for me, not surprisingly.
But you acted in good conscience.
Yes, although in retrospect it might seem excessively harsh. And it doesn't help that the other family is related to mine.
This Sir Hagen,
Apparently he still hopes I will agree to this kind of outmoded solution to disputes.
surely you can't refuse a challenge to a duel. What about your honour?
Henry, my boy, honour is a splendid thing, and it should be held in high regard. But in time you'll learn that some matters are not so straightforward.
Like this one?
Yes, like this one. The only reason Hagen is challenging me now is that he has a marked advantage. I've served as the royal hetman for the last 15 years and become a courtier. Hagen, meanwhile, was fighting in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia and elsewhere as a mercenary. Which of us do you think would win a duel? That's not honour, but an abuse of honour. Commonplace opportunism. I don't blame him for trying, but I'm not such a fool as to play by his rules.
Corect. Și ce ai de
What are we
gând?
going to do about this?
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll deal with him, sir.
I'm sure you will, Henry.
Ok.
I'd like to ask something about this Sir Hagen.
Sure.
Nu mai vrem să întrebăm, hai să-i dăm pace. Bun. Avem o treabă de rezolvat prima dată. Bun, și am venit la băiatul. Am venit aici. Înapoi. Înapoi, turul 2, înapoi. Sir Kuno, treci la povești. Hai să
I've
mergem.
been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zuls plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
Mai Kuno, mai.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach Ujits soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
For the love of God, help! Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls... You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
Ah, I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
No, you promised me.
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger. Hagen's men just want a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Are you fucking serious? You know very well, Kuno, how innocent girls can end up after a bit of fun with animals like that. Well, I for one am not going to sit back and let it happen, even if I have to creep in there myself and try to rescue them.
Oh, all right. It's not the smartest thing to do. But let's go and tackle those fuckers if that's how you want it.
Good. Thanks.
Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go, dar cu o torță așa prima dată ca oamenii să ne vedem, bă, băiatule, mă, iaia-s ce curajos, mai ales ăsta. Cel mai om curajos. Cu scuturi de astea ieftine, ăsta n-are deloc. Mă, băieților, mă, poate nu știți ce scut am eu, măi. Haideți, haideți. Și am prins pe petiții. Batem cu pumnii de acum, dar ne câine, măi. Ia mă cu puțin, măi. Ia-l-ai și pe asta. Mi-a dat tu cu torța aia, stai tu și crezi că mă bați. Am dat în pământ. Bă, tu știi, mă, pe fereală, pe dealea, bă, băiatule, mă. Vai de cap, mă, vai, bă. Stai așa. Ce faci aici, mă? Dar lasă-mă! Ia-l-ai, mă! Iar e scriptat aici. Da, aia scrie de luzic.
interesting. Good work, lad.
Vai, mai ăla era. Să punem torța și bandaje. În cap mi-a dat. Bun, dacă tot era să mor, măcar să luptăm frumos. No, bun, și acum, după ce era să mor a doua oară aici, am mai fost eu într-o misiune pe aici era să mor. Ne spălăm frumos după bătălia asta. Ăsta are zarurile lui.
Too well off. They have no need to go around killing. Except Jesus. Maybe they poisoned a well. But that one over by St. Bartholomew's, we used to sit there every day. I'd have noticed that. The water stank anyway. The whole fucking Elbe stinks. Especially by the mill. But the millmaids there. Jesus. How come millmaids are always so pretty?
Poveștile astora n-au cum să te plictisească vreodată, dar eu nu am chef să le ascult. Și aici trebuie să vorbesc cu omurile astea să vedem ce părere au. Ce pății câinele?
Oh, sacra. He's run off again.
Mi-au atacat cineva câinele. Incredibil oamenii ăștia. Mutule, nu vorbești. Ah, ce glumea mea. Vrei să ne bacem? Hai, Jane.
You want to have a scrap with me?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to challenge you to an honourable bout of combat. You've nothing better to do right now anyway.
All right, but let's make it a bit more interesting.
You're a man after my own heart. Tell you what, let's make it a lot more interesting.
Să stau să-mi refac viața. 200, dar nu-l bat. Bine,
well, a wager like that will bring a bit of excitement into it at least.
You're very sure of yourself, ain't you? Well, you're not the only one. So let's do it.
Trebuia să-l arunc pe jos, oare? Cred că nu trebuia totuși. Domnul, hai să jucăm și zarul până se trezește ăla.
I've got some nice little items to wager. What do you say?
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickfald crest, a nice piece, handles well, and tough enough to take quite a battering. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece. And then there's this noble hat. It's not a lot of use on the battlefield, but if you want to look elegant around town, it'll certainly make a big impression on folk. And the girls will be fainting at your feet.
Juponul.
I could use that jupon.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
Zici tu. I have nothing to wager.
I'm afraid I don't have anything I can wager against that.
Jesus, you're a lost cause. No wager, no dice.
Na bine, mă, hai că stăm.
How about that game then? Have you still got those nice things you'd like to wager?
I do indeed.
Ceva schemă din misiune și pot să nu-i dau nimic.
I could use that coupon.
Jupon.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
Nu, ți-l plătesc
This
cu
should be enough,
400
right?
dacă pierd.
That'll do me. Let's
Nu mi-l
play.
nici dai. Amândouă Devil Head. Alfonso Devil Head. Alfonso dai. O de dai. De dai, și că vorbesc în
You're a
alte
brave
limba.
soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
Avem un 4000 de puncte de făcut. 6, 4, 4, 3. Nimic. Nimic, adică... Da. Oricum, e ca și bătut băiatul. Score and pass.
Good game. You deserve it.
Mersi, mersi, hai să văd ce mi-ai dat. Să-mi pun torța frumos. Și asta. Și sabia just in case. Dar am zis că vreau să văd ce mi-a dat, așa. E bun, e de 1000. Nu bine, și acum bun, și văd că ajung acum și băieții.
Da?
Unde a spus, mă? De ce a durat atâta? Kuno, hai să plecăm.
Can we set out?
Sure. We'll head towards Sasau today. Jakey heard at the tavern in Ledechko that someone there saw some unfamiliar horseman.
You think they could be Hagans?
Maybe, maybe not. It's enough that they're not local. Could be the escort of some merchant caravan, of course. Jakey, go and scout ahead. Don't want us running into any surprises. See if there's a good spot for us to camp.
Right, Chief. What's the matter with Jakey? No back talk.
I gave him a swig of schnapps at supper. Perhaps it made a man of him overnight.
Or that boar piss of yours took away his will to live.
Zastubi device potoki vina, nesvenisnesele semezisviva, nesvenisnesele pesca se slavi, citali piem neste vainam plavi. Hey! Gestia citele plemeno hadi, husti exovia bona gesradi.
Kurwa! Brother, where are you? All right, Henry. I'm coming, brother. Second. Catch the horse!
We're on the riverbank!
We have to get back to the bank, quick, before they cut us off.
Că ne-a nimerit dacă e. Păi, iar eu băga înapoi sabia.
is nigh. Take that!
Mamă, pe ăsta. Nu lăsa Harry să riposteze.
Oh, preachy!
Aici, aici. Așa, perfect. Mai avem vreunul? Cum tu unde te duci? Să vedem și noi mai bine. De left, dar stați un pic, eu vreau să fac altceva înainte de de left. L omoră pe arcași. Și așa am ajuns la omurile astea care vor să mergem în a patra misiune de mercenariat și dorm ca porcii. Așa că să așteptăm să se trezească. Să trezi, domnul. Ziua. Hai să
See
mergem.
everyone made it back in one piece.
Thank Christ. Someone up there must like us. Somehow we always manage to get out of these sticky situations.
Well, someone up there, or someone down there.
Yeah, right. Well, the main thing is we made it.
So we'll go patrolling again?
We will, but not you.
What? Why not?
I found out where Jakey is. I want you to grab him, beat everything he knows about Hagen out of him.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. But why me?
For one thing, you're reliable. And for another, you're not likely to wring his neck on sight. Which can't be said for the rest of us.
Bun, hai să
Where's he
vedem.
hiding?
He isn't, the little shit. He's drinking away his 30 pieces of silver in some alehouse, bold as brass. The inn on the meadow, or something like that.
The inn in the glade?
Yeah, that's the one.
What are you going to be doing in the meanwhile?
We'll go on patrol as normal. It could be a trick, you see, to lure us into a trap.
But what if they're waiting to spring a trap on me?
It could well be, Henry, so you should be very careful. But one thing's for sure, Jakey won't be there forever. And someone's got to go and check it out.
I'll get going then.
Go. And when you find him, deal with him however you see fit. Just make sure you find out what he knows first.
Right, Chief.
Ok, deci Jacky a trădat, s-a supărat pe ei. Am ajuns la In the Glade. Ia, turbă bătrân. Și să vedem ce se întâmplă pe aici.
Hey, handsome. Come and have...
Andrew, eu trebuie să te întreb pe tine ceva. Spune-mi unde e Jakey.
I'm looking for a young fella by the name of Jakey.
What about him?
I heard he was seen here.
Maybe, but he ain't here now.
And can you tell me where he might be?
No, I can't. He's a guest. And if I went mouthing off to anyone who came by about who was here and what they were doing, it wouldn't do my reputation much good.
Băi, do you know Kuno Freinchild? E o protecție de traitor, nu că l-ar interesa atunci
Do
asta.
you know who Sir Kuno of Rickhold is?
Nothing escapes me, lad. He's that mercenary who's been patrolling these parts of late.
Well, this Jakey betrayed his trust and lured him and his men into a trap. including me. I'm sure you realise Kuno is pretty keen to lay his hand on this Jakey, and anyone who stands in his way is asking for some serious trouble.
Eh? I'd never do that. Not me.
Well then, where did Jakey get to?
Well, I was gonna throw him out on his ear at first. He strolls in here like some lord, ordering people around. He's nothing but a snot-nosed brat. But then, he showed me the weight of his person. Well, business is business. He stayed here a couple of days. Yesterday evening he was boozing here, and then went off to the woods with some wench.
To the woods? That's a very broad term in these parts.
Someone said they saw them heading south across the meadow. There's pine woods there and cliffs, and that's where they went. The girl's father was here with her, a merchant. As soon as he noticed she was gone, he went off to look for her. You might meet him.
All right. Thanks.
Bun, deci s-a dus în pădure.
Lord, watch over.
O prostituată. Și acum ar trebui să-l caut, da? Ar trebui să-l caut pe undeva prin pădure.
Yeah.
Undeva pe aici. Doamne, ce s-a întâmplat acum? Ce cu asta? Iar cine știu?
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
What's going on here?
Marie, my daughter has run away. That's what's going on. Some people at the inn said they saw her running this way with some fellow. And not far from here I found her scarf.
Păi și ce uite de să cauți?
Why don't you follow her then?
I would, of course. Only they said the fellow was armed. And I've got a horse and wagon here. I might get robbed while my back was turned.
Well, she's your daughter. Are you just going to stand here and do nothing?
The thing is, it's not the first time she's done it. And she always came back. But I've got to carry on to Sternberg. And she's nowhere to be found.
Ah. Well.
Vagabondă, fată ta. Hai că mă uit.
I can have a look for your Maria, if you want.
You do that?
Of course. Helping my neighbour in his hour of need is my Christian duty.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You said you found her scarf here somewhere?
Yes. Right past the shrubbery there. Hanging on a tree.
I'll have a look that way then.
May the Lord watch over you.
Ok. Aici este, da? Ia, mă, de ce ziduri sunt? Ce-a fost aici?
Looks like Hansel and Gretel went this way.
Hansel and Gretel. Jacky. Aici este ceva?
Raymant's on the rocky outcrop, so it seems. I started getting interested in here.
Ce-o dezbrăcat-o pe asta?
Seems it's not booze we're interested in anymore.
Pe aici am văzut ceva? Sau mi s-a părut mie că am văzut ceva pe acolo?
Shameless hussy.
Nu ia ăla-i.
Henry! I'm sorry! Really, I am! I had no no choice.
Ce ai făcut, Jakey? Ce-o legat de copac?
I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? And we wanted to go somewhere quiet. Only the bitch whacked me on the head with a rock and fucked off with all my coin.
Did she now? And which way did she go?
I haven't a clue, but I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She won't be going back in a hurry. I've met some mad wenches in my time, but that one was a piece of work. She could have just asked me for coin, instead of trying to smash my skull right away, and then to leave me like this.
It's poetic justice.
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
Listen, Henry, that thing with Hagen, I didn't want to, really, but they kept threatening me, and then they offered me coin. Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in my life. Kuno wouldn't give me as much as half a groschen for a cheap wench.
Yeah, my heart bleeds. Enough. Tell me where I can find Hagen.
Hagen? Lord Zul? Yeah, I'll tell you, Henry. We're still mates, right?
Mates? Nu cred că suntem mates, suntem? Bine, hai să că I
I don't
understand
know
you.
if I'd go as far as mates, but let's just say I understand.
I knew you and me would understand each other. So you'll let me go if I tell you?
Let you go? That rock must have really scrambled your brains.
Henry, I'm really sorry. I swear. Those fellas scared the wits out of me.
I can believe that. But why didn't you tell us about it? You didn't have to betray us.
I don't know. I was confused. Please, let me go.
First, tell me where Hagen is, and then we'll see.
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up. I know how that goes. I'll be left here for the crows.
Understand Kuno să
I know what you mean,
soaid.
Jakey. Kuno's no less of a bastard than that Hagen. They're all birds of a feather.
Yeah, right? But why ride with them then?
Because Kuno's on my side. I didn't pick him, and maybe Sir Radzig wouldn't have either if he had a choice. But one thing I know. If you don't tell me where Hagen is, more innocent people will suffer.
I suppose you're right. Hagen's planning to raid some village. Samapesh, I think. He's gonna go there in person, along with what's left of his band. So, are you gonna untie me now?
Take you to jail. Aș putea să-l duc. Săracul de-al nou îl duc, dai pace. Not a chance.
Not a chance. This is a fitting end for a Judas. Farewell.
I'll find you, hear me? I'll fucking find you!
Bă-ți dau una, mă. Și nu mai pot deslega acum.
Let me go! Do you hear? You're a fucking swine, Henry! A fucking treacherous swine!
Hai să vedem ce ai pe lângă tine, măi.
You're a fucking swine, Henry! A fucking treacherous swine!
Nu poate să get away.
Let me go! Do you hear?
Nu pot să-l omor așa. Da, lasă-l legat pe bietul. Kuno ți l-am găsit pe la cheu.
I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out, then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
I left him in the woods, tied to a tree. Unless someone finds him and unties him, I suppose the crows will get him.
Ah, well. I would have thought that news would come as a relief. But to be honest, I suppose I have a soft spot for the little fucker. Well, what's to be done? It was his own stupidity that killed him. Saddle up now. We'll ride to Samapesh right away.
All right.
There they are. I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want a parley, sir.
Parley, eh? Right then.
Let's parley.
God be with you, Sir Kuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago that was. In those days we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Kobyla.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Kobyla is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands. And you, Hagen, you are disturbing that order.
No offence, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Kobyla concerns a higher ideal. Kobyla shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno. I'm well aware why you serve Radzig. You owe him a favour. And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Kobyla's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it. If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man. What do you say, sir?
Kuno, you can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
For your honor.
Have you no honor at all? To sell yourself to the highest bidder?
The only bidder. Radzig never offered me a groschen.
Because you owe him a favour.
And this is the third time I've had to pay him back. My conscience is clean.
Tell me, Kuno, what do you think makes a good mercenary?
If I knew that, I'd have a marble palace in Florence. I'd sit all day on a golden throne, drinking wine. But I suppose for a start, he should be skilled in warfare.
Oh, that's how you see it. But what about those who enlist your service? What they value is loyalty and fulfilling your duty. A mercenary who turns after coin like a vane after the wind isn't worth his salt.
An eloquent speech, but like I said, I've paid Radzig back quite enough. So if you don't mind, I'll take that pile of coin and fuck off.
And then what? Do you think anyone will ever hire you again after they hear of this?
With that much money, I won't have to worry about that for a while. Anyway, everyone will understand how things really stand.
Do you really think Sir Radzig and others like him will share your interpretation of mercenaries' honour? Not a chance. Everyone will see you for the swindler and turncoat you are, and Sir Radzig and I will make damn sure you won't come out of this smelling of roses.
Are you threatening me?
Call it what you like.
Fine. It seems you have learned something after all.
You'll stay then?
Obviously.
Well, it didn't seem so obvious to me.
Come on now, Henry. Don't take offence. And let's go and deal with Hagen. It's true, Sir Hagen. This is not the first time I've paid Radzig back. Nor will it be the last. But then, he did save my neck from the noose. So I'll be long beholden to him. I'll make no bargain with you. But I will take your silver.
You would fight me? You're a damn fool.
I've no wish to fight, but neither do you. Otherwise you wouldn't have tried to buy me off. So it seems that we're evenly matched. Let's see who fortune favours.
So be it.
Mă lăsați-mă pe Kuno în pace. Ce? Asta nu era de mă.
You going to?
Asta nu e de mă. Opa. Hai, băiatul. Ce-a crezut mă că m-au mort pe mine? Nu mă ce împung așa. Ia-l-ai Barosan. Barosani. Ce-ai picat? Hai să-l omor ghetul moș, să moră mai repede. Și să luăm tăie pe el, inclusiv acest frumos scut. O decid asta în ghetul. Bun, și aici fain frumos îmbrăcat cu hainele dușmanului lui.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Și l-am adus.
Sir, we got rid of Zul.
Finally, some good news. Tell me all about it.
We caught up with Hagen in the fields near Merhoyed, and there was a skirmish.
We won the day, nu-i spunem cum
It was a tough fight, but in the end we were victorious. Hagen fell.
Good. That's good news, Henry. Any losses on our side? Kuno's men? How did they fare?
Some of Kuno's men fell, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Such is a mercenary's life. May they rest in peace. Anyway, you deserve a reward for your efforts. And thank you, Henry. Once again, I'm beholden to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
So nothing much gets done without me. Hai să fim.
I can't deny. Sometimes I get the feeling I'm the only one around here who's capable of getting things done.
True enough. I lost a lot of good men in Skalitz. I'm glad I still have you at least. Best go and rest now.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
800 de groși ne oferi băiatul. Și mă, băiatule. Haideți să vedem ce fac băieții. Kuno, ce zici tu din lumea asta? Nu mai vrei să vorbești cu mine? Du-te în amarul tău. E amără de Kuno. Dar nici poate nu vrea să vorbească. Dangler nu. Și mutul a murit, săracul. Na bun, fain din Radzig, cam asta a fost. Jakey a scăpat pentru că era undeva pe aici. Hai să vedem totuși ce în campul ăsta. Ceilalți mercenari au rămas în continuare mercenari, în loc să-și vândă sufletul pe bani, sufletul și cariera.